thank you for watching. This is The Blobber with our Down with the Revolution series in EU4. We're trying to cause either the Ottomans or France to go into revolution, but because we have no way of interacting with their stability, we're having a very hard time of it. They just keep pushing their stability up to 3, which means that one of the prerequisites for the event having progress can be stopped when there's a disaster or stability of at least 3. So even if we've got enough war exhaustion on them, or enough loans, inflation, etc., low prestige, we can't trigger them into progressing the revolution disaster because they've got 3 stability. It's making things very tough for me. We're trying to increase the Ottoman war exhaustion as high as we can, and we're going to just hopefully get a comet or something similar, because that's about all we can do in terms of increasing or getting their stability down. We cannot. There was a lovely time in this game when you could send peace, stability hitting peace offers, but this time is no more. Paradox, in their wisdom, or whatever else you want to call it, decided that that wasn't a fair thing, and that is something that we can't have fun with. We can't stab hit the AI. Now once they get up to 20, what we're going to want to do is I want to take this so that I can core all of that was keeping them split up into lots of little patches, and that's probably about it. If I get an exact province count, I might take more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 30, 31, 32, 33, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, so I can afford to take a couple more provinces here. So we might go like that. We've hit our point limit again, so let's spend it. France have murked up and are putting down their rebels. How's our boat limit? We might be able to try and starve them for income on trade by actually doing something with our embargo. So, yeah. Stability. And if it keeps up like this, we might have to do a whole nother series trying to do the same thing again, which I'm not really looking forward to. Maybe I should revert back to a version, play it through in a version of the game where I can send those stability hitting peace offers. That could be an idea. getting up there for the war exhaustion, but as long as his stability is at 3, it doesn't matter. How about his loans? He has a fair few loans there. .5, 17, all our boats are arriving, and the game is trying to force me to peace out. But we don't care, we can ignore that for a little bit, because we've got Defender of the Faith. At least till they get up to 20. I'm not going to do it before he hits 20. 17.5. 18. Let's join these guys up. 18.5. 19. 19.5. One more. It's actually ticking up properly now. 20. Okay. We send these guys. We want you guys to work in Genoa. I do not have range on Genoa. So you know what we do? We say Switzerland, you will give me fleet basing rights. Well, you do not need specific access. Well then let me grumble. What if we send them to pirate in Genoa? There. Okay, and now we can peace out here for that peace that we said. But we will also take their money and their ongoing money. See what that does. Of these forts, I don't like them. Hasn't put us over our overextension limit. Oh wow, we actually ran out of points for once. Check that there's no way that we need to up our autonomy. Go. So this guy can come back here. And now we tell everyone that they're not allowed to go to war with the Ottomans except us. All of you are not allowed to, well done Mutapa, war with the Ottomans except us. So we don't want them getting very much smaller. That should do. Magul. Set up some conversions. What else? The clergy wants some land, so sure thing. Have some more land. Really don't mind. And we'll start on more of these as we can. Now, 3 stability, boo. 2 stability. 2. Oh, please. War exhaustion 6. Do we take that stab hit? I think we do. They're at 2 stability. We need it to happen. It's gonna stop our coring. You know what? Such is life. Yep, it hurts. I know it hurts. Ooh, we pay for some more good advisors on the hope that we get some stability raising events, and we immediately go back to war. Here and here. You come up here. That's kind of cool. It's not like I can lose. So our guy died because they declared that they don't like us. Also possibly because we're at such negative stability, but... Whew. Once we get the capital... No, prestige please. Once we get the capital, war exhaustion will come up at a lovely rate. And if we can get it above 10, they only have this 2 stability, then it should start. We're getting desperate. We are getting very desperate. We've got our own disaster because of our unrest and our stability. How are we doing? 6.9. And next month. Come on, finish that siege. There we go, 6.9 goes to 7.5. Brilliant, brilliant. 1, 2, 3. Keep these sieges running. We're nearly at 10. Do this next month. Can I afford to have up? Yes. One more and then we're back in happy land. Move all the way down. And there. And there. 9.9. Next month it should start. Have they increased their stability? No, they haven't. Have they taken more loans? Please have taken more loans. Yes. 34. Now we loot everything that we can. That one's out of loot, move up there. That one's out of loot, move over there. That one's not out of loot yet. Do everything we can to minimise his income. Force more loans upon him. Still more looting to be done here. There we go. That one's finished. Move up to there. That one's finished. Where's lootable? There. How is that one still? And we still need 12.5, 13. How are we doing? That loot finished, so move up there. That loot finished, so we're doing too well. What about Samarkand? Samarkand. That's got lots of loot. 17. Yeah, that's going to take a while. That one finished. Have your old rights. Yeah, there's one. 16 next month. Once we get to 20, we peace out again. 17.5 it will be. Sorry. These guys finished. But there is some doubt. Well, there's at least a little bit there. What about these guys? No, they're all looted. 17. I don't care about them. We can push. .5. Stability. One. 3. 18 becomes 18.5. We ask our clergy for some admin and for popal points, because that will let us go 1, 2, there we go, 18, don't care, 18.5, 19, okay, you can come back here, you can go to there, you can come back here, you can come back here. That's probably still not fully raided, we'll leave that for another month. Yeah, you can come home. It's out next month. Whew, this could be big. We take all his money. Money. Reps. That'll do. Now he was at 20. See what they go down to. 13. Our cause should continue now. That's still not finished. Why? Less religious unity than 100 can be stopped by lower unrest than 0. That'll come down with that. Now, let's double check that everything is set to be good. They're at less than 3 stability. Yes. They are at 10 or more war exhaustion. Yes. They have negative prestige. Good. Now, as long as they don't go up to 3 again, we should be fine. How long until our peace with France runs out? Why, indeed it has. But we're in Regency Council. This is terrible. This is terrible. About the only useful thing we can do is probably... Well, let's see if I can't support some sort of meaningful sort of rebels. No, we don't want those kinds. I wouldn't mind particularists. Oh well. Looks like we might have to put all our eggs in the France basket. Then what we're going to do, we were going to vassalize the knights, weren't we? Go away, I don't care about your demands. We do care about annexing that. Shouldn't take very long. Now, let's double check all these other filters. So, they have 10 loans, which would be 20 points in the score thing here. So they do have at least 10 loans, so they get an extra 0.5 on the ticking rate. They have 2 stability. I don't know if they need to be both. It probably does, in which case this is still not enough because it's not stability of 0. But maybe. They'll have it from War Exhaustion. They would have it if it is ticking, they'd have it from War Exhaustion, Prestige, and too many loans. Now let's go check the France one. The France one definitely says at least one of the following, but doesn't say all of them. If we can get them on 2 or less, oh my gosh, we can. Start that last core. Then we can definitely get them ticking. Come on, Regency Council. I don't care, it's mine. Three years. Gain the papal influence, because I'm going to want to stat up if we peace break against France repeatedly. Don't care. Come on, end of the years. Cores finish. We can convert to converting instead of coring. Knights are integrated. Units. And their boats. Don't expect to do anything else against the Ottomans. We'll drag these over to France. We've done probably all we can to help the Ottomans get into revolution. I just don't see a way of getting their stability less than 0 without stability hitting peace deals anymore. So all our eggs have to go into the France basket because they do not have that limitation. As long as they have at least 10 war exhaustion or prestige less than 0, you can get that ticking. And we'll be able to do that. Get these two also over here. The Cossacks want stuff. Good for them. Here, have some prestige. We will buy down Austria's allegiance. That should be enough. And then under 2 years, a year and a half, say. Please don't go up to 3 stability in the meantime. Pretty please. Because I only expect wars with France, and I want to control destroying the rebels, do I care enough about controlling destroying the rebels that I want to click the button to inherit everyone? Probably not. Make the admin. There, a year left. All sorts of nasty things happening in our Mexican provinces. They're allowed to have rebels and we could care less. They don't have enough liberty desire to be worth worrying about. Get off that boat. Don't know what he's doing here. Conversion's finished. Start some more. How's our pirating going over here? Pretty good. We're denying France a good chunk of their income, I'd bet. And here we go. So let's stack up. Get ready to declare that war. See if we can't smush their force here on the first engagement. March. April. He ascends to the throne. Ends his life. Glorious war on France. Our six-shock general takes the fight to them. And crushes them in their first engagement. Beautiful. They have not gone up to 3 stability, so once we get them to 10 war exhaustion, we are finally, hopefully, guaranteed of getting this ticking revolution event. Ticking revolution disaster. Siege down as much as we can, as quickly as we can. Austria are doing good work, and we are thankful. They're going into spam mode. Spam, 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 spam. Let's check out their loans and stuff. I mean, what about the Ottomans? They've still got a lot of loans. Excellent. France don't really have very many loans. How's their prestige coming along? Not negative. We can work on that. How about you lose some prestige over here? Yeah? Maybe? Maybe lose some prestige? Yeah, they lost a little bit of prestige. Battles are still worth prestige, you know. Siege of Porto finishes, so we can move up. Swap to this map mode, makes it a bit easier to see the borders. I want to go there, I want you to go as possible, or as close to here as possible. Gascony finishes, move up to Armagnac. How's their war exhaustion? Still nowhere near 10. There is more work to be done. Oh, build a great palace. What have we got else to do with our money? They've gone up in loans a fair bit. Actually good. Very good. We're about to hit some caps, so see if we can't buy anything out. We can't, so we do some development. That puts off the problem for a while. these two finish, so we are able to advance up this way. Weight of numbers does its job here. Can you move up to Barcelona? Oh, please. Please do. Oh, yes. If they line up trying to fill in those gaps. Or do they roll over? Give in. No, they're not giving in. Good. Spend money. Oop. But continuing this war, we'll have to wait for next episode. That being said, we're almost there. So, thank you for watching. This has been The Blobber with our Down with the Revolution series in EU4. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that we see you again soon.